3 back squats, okay? So we do want to be working heavy if we can. If we're not quite able to do so, we're going to just work slightly lighter. If we need to get this very similar stimulus, we're just going to up the volume of the reps that we work in, okay? So we can look at maybe 5 sets of 10, something like that. We're going to complete a set every 3 minutes, so there is quite a long rest in between each set, okay? So that should tell you kind of how many reps we should be working, how heavy we should be going, okay? Our workout today is an 11-minute AMRAP, a triplet of 10 reps per movement, okay? 10 push-ups, 10 hang power cleans, or single implement power cleans, or single implement swings, if we can't do the power clean, 10 toes to implement, okay? Or a candlestick, all right? If we were able to work with a barbell and we have the weights available, we're gonna work with a 52.5 kg for guys, 35 for ladies. So it's a moderately heavy barbell. The way the movements are going to work is that our heart rates are going to be so high that we need to think about breaking up those hang power cleans. So do aim to go slightly bigger with your swings, implement power cleans, or your barbell power cleans. Heart rate is going to come down due to the nature of the movement of the following movements, the toes to implement, and then back to those push-ups. Break those push-ups up from the beginning. I believe we will need to do so. Okay, that chest, once it's gone, it ain't coming back today. Enjoy this workout, guys. It's a good little triplet.
Alright guys, so our strength component today is obviously the back squat. I don't have access to a barbell, so I'm going to work with the 2 implements. Like I said, I would up the volume of those to get the same stimulus that I would if I was working with a heavy barbell. What you'll see is those dumbbells are sat on my shoulders. I'm keeping my front rack nice and high. If we're working with a back squat, I want to see your elbows nice and tight towards your body, okay? So you're locking in the front and back of your body. Hips move back, then down and into that squat. Make sure those hips are going below those knees. If you need to, take a little video so you can make sure you are getting that depth. With our workout, guys, all right? So we've got that triplet of 3 movements: push-ups, hang power cleans, toes to implement. Our push-ups, I want to see a flat body. At no point does my midline break. As soon as that midline breaks, means it's going to become a lot more difficult, okay, and a lot more weight going through that midline. I want to see your chest hitting the ground, no tummy, no quads if we can, all right? Pressing straight back up. Push through the palm of your hand. Hang power cleans, get yourself tall, allow yourself time to pull yourself underneath the implement or the barbell, okay? Think about catching in a power clean position, so butt back, knees bent as we catch. Toes to implement, guys, what you'll see here is I'm using 2 dumbbells, okay? The same 2 dumbbells that I use for my hang power cleans. All right, feet touch the ground in front, bringing those all the way up to touch those dumbbells overhead, all right? That is your standardized rep, so from the ground to the dumbbells and back down, okay? You can do this with a barbell, you can do it with a couch, you can do it with a table. I do not mind, entirely up to you how you want to work that.
Hey team, so today's warm-up, okay, we are going to move through 3 sets, okay, kind of at a warm-up pace. That means a progressive pace. We're going to go 8 drop squats, okay, so there's moving your feet from underneath your hips to your squat stance, getting used to what we'll be doing with our implement or our barbell for our hang power cleans later on. From there, we're going to take it to 8 sit-ups, just moving through this midline, get that progressively warmed up. Then we're just going to get into that chest a little bit, going 4 hand release push-ups. Just repeat the process 3 times, picking the pace up as we go. From there, we're going to slow it down slightly to some mobility. We're going to go chest, get into that chest, just opening up through here. Then we're going to take it into a front rack stretch, okay? So for those hang power cleans, we don't want to be catching about here. We want to get those elbows through for that catch position. From there, guys, we're going to work with your chosen implement. So 2 dumbbells, kettlebell, I don't mind, a barbell. We're going to work a volume of deadlifts. We're then going to take it to a power clean, and then we're going to finally finish off with our hang power clean, okay? Just progressively, maybe work 2 sets of each movement. Get yourself nice and warm for this workout. Cool. Enjoy, guys.